Hey guys, okay, so I posted a little question on my Insta stories. I was planning on recording some videos today and I wanted to know if you guys wanted to see me curl my hair because I was planning on curling it for the video anyways. And you guys said yes, so I am going to do an updated hair curling routine. I am using this guy right over here. This is a waving wand. This is a Bellami 32mm waving wand. I'm not sure how many inches that is, but I will look it up and I will put it in the description box below. So it's now 450 degrees Fahrenheit and it is ready to go. So I obviously didn't think this out very well because I literally have nowhere to put this except for in between my legs. And I also don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm relying on the viewfinder to curl my entire head. Anyways, I usually like to part my hair in the middle. And it is so hot in here. Oh my gosh, I need to turn on the AC. Okay, we're back. And then basically what I do is I'll start with one section of hair at the back of my head. For those of you that don't know, I had alopecia. It's all over my channel. I have a ton of videos on it and I lost 70% of my hair, so it's all starting to grow back now. But then I have like these weird pieces that are like about this long and then my original hair is that long and it's all sort of all over the place. So admittedly, if I had a curling iron with a clamp, it'd be a lot easier to do this, but I prefer a waving wand just because I like to make my life more difficult. I just like the way that it works and the way that it looks. So what I like to do is put my fingers flat like that. And when I'm wrapping my hair around the waving wand, I'm going to flatten it out because I don't want to twist it. I don't want it to get twisted around. I want it to be flat around the waving wand. So what I'll do is I'll just take one section of hair. This is gonna be dangerous now. And just wrap it around, and I just like to leave like an inch or two out. And then let it go. I'll hold it in my hands for a second just so it will cool down a little bit and it holds a curl a little bit better. And that is one piece of hair, and I just put it to the back because all of the rest of my hair is at the front of my body so that I can kind of keep them separate and I know which pieces I curled and which pieces I haven't. Then I'll take another piece about that same width. So what you want to do is just make sure that you're taking the same amount of hair every time you grab a new section. And this time I'm going to curl it towards my face. So the first piece of hair I took, I curled it away from my face, and this time I'm curling it towards my face. And I'm pointing the curling iron downwards. That's just going to give it a really nice sort of more casual wave rather than like a super crummy curl, I guess. So just hold it and then let it go. Hold it in my hair, let it cool down. And then put it towards the back. And so basically that's what I do. I just keep alternating the direction that I wrap the hair around my waving wand. And it just makes it look a lot fuller because the direction of the curl kind of go back and forth. So it just makes your hair look a lot bigger, which is always awesome, especially if you had alopecia. And now I'm doing the curl towards my face. It's really that simple. If you find it easier to use a curling iron, use a curling iron. Just leave the ends out. I like to leave like an inch or two out because it just makes it look a little bit more of that messy sort of beachy look, which is really nice. And now see, I'm just wrapping it backwards towards the back of the room. Or my head. I'm surprised as to how well this is going. I don't even have a mirror in front of me. Oh, I forget which direction I just did that in. That was backwards. Okay, so now when it comes to the front of the face, the reason why I leave the front of the face to the end is because I like to see how many sections I have left to curl. If I like to leave the first two sections to go backwards. I'm gonna curl them away from my face. So that means like the third last section, I like to curl it towards my face because it just around this area, you want a little bit more volume. I don't know, for my hair personally, my hair is more of that like fine to medium texture. So it gets flat super fast. So that's why I like to have like, or try to help it have as much volume as possible. So that's why the third last section, I like to make sure that I curl it towards my face. And I take it up a little bit higher and then just let it go. And then, okay, so for me personally, in my situation with my hair, I have the growth from the alopecia, so it's kind of difficult to do the front part. You just have to kind of work with it. You might have to go over a couple of pieces, maybe a couple of times. So see how like some of them are longer and some of them are shorter? So I just try to gather all of them curl away from my face, and I'll have to like really hold the strands. I hope I'm explaining this properly. And then I'm kind of angled towards the front of the face. I like to angle it a little bit more rather than having it go straight down. That gives that like fullness where it kind of like whoosh, you know? But see how this little guy right here is like weird? So I just have to go over him a little bit. Okay, and then now we're at the very front of the hair. So what I like to do is I like to take it and I'm having it angled a little bit more horizontally, wrapping it around. And the key is to just you're sort of sliding the hair back and forth because you're not trying to get like a super hardcore curl. You're just trying to like wave it. And that gives you that sort of whoosh. Okay, and now I have these pieces under here that are kind of like my sideburns that didn't really curl properly. So I'm just gonna go over them with my waving wand. And that is one side done. And then just do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna turn around and do this in the mirror because this was kind of difficult, but we did do it. Good for us. We did do it in the little viewfinder thingy, but I'm gonna turn around and do this in the rest of the hair in the mirror over here. And that's pretty much it. So basically what I do after this is I will just sort of go through it with my fingers after it's all cooled down a little bit, shake it out, and then I'll do a little bit of a texturizing spray and then a hairspray. I don't have anything with me because I'm in San Diego right now, but usually that's what I'll do is I'll do texturizing spray because it makes it just so nice and big and full and so voluminous, and then hairspray just to set it. But I mean, it does stay pretty well, especially with the waving wand, so I'm okay without it. But yeah, if you guys do have some of that stuff at home, honestly, use it. Texturizing spray is everything when it comes to having really nice sort of tousled waves. So that was it, and now I'm going to record the other two videos, which one is gonna be how to find the right foundation match, and the other one is gonna be a deep beauty video. I think it is spring cleaning for your life. But before I do that, I'm gonna go eat some lunch because I am starving right now. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Oh, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Take care.